Klay Thompson's emotional return to Chase Center, a tribute to fierce friendship and competition. Video script. Intro. Hey, basketball fans. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a truly emotional night at Chase Center. Klay Thompson, back in the Bay Area but wearing the opposing jersey as a Dallas Maverick, made his long-awaited return to Golden State. It wasn't just any regular game, it was a night filled with memories, fierce competition, and emotions that were hard to ignore. Let's break down what happened and why this return meant so much to Klay, the Warriors, and all of us watching. Klay's return, the tribute. Before the game even began, the Warriors made sure Klay felt the love. There was a heartfelt tribute video played for him, showcasing his years with the team, his championships, his iconic Game 6 Klay performances, and the moments that cemented him as one of the faces of the Warriors dynasty. Klay was visibly moved by the tribute, placing his hand over his heart multiple times to calm his emotions. The crowd gave him a standing ovation, a fitting tribute to the player who helped build this dynasty. Klay wasn't the only one feeling the weight of the moment. When he walked into Chase Center, he was greeted by around 400 team and arena employees, all wearing Captain Klay boat hats. If you're not familiar with the nickname, Klay often takes the scenic route to games on his boat, something that's become part of his iconic, laid-back persona. He was clearly touched by the warm welcome, Curry and Draymond's preparation for Klay's longtime teammates. Though the emotions were a bit more complicated, Draymond Green had already watched the tribute video earlier that day, so he could get the raw feelings out of his system before the game. Stephen Curry, on the other hand, stayed away from the emotional build-up. He only caught bits and pieces of the tribute. But when it was time to play, both Curry and Draymond were focused, though you could tell the game would be about more than just basketball. The competition begins. Friends become foes. And once the game started, it was clear, the emotions didn't stop at the tip-off. The first play of the game was a post-up between Klay and Curry, two friends, two champions, but now, two competitors. Curry fouled Klay, saying afterward he was blackout in the moment, just trying to get a stop like it was any other training camp battle. There's something almost surreal about seeing these two go at it like that. But that's what makes Klay and Curry's rivalry so special. It's fierce competition, but it's never personal. As the game wore on, Klay hit some of his signature triples, 6 to be exact, and scored 22 points. And in a playful moment, Klay even did a shimmy after hitting a three-pointer in the second quarter, a move he's seen Curry do countless times. But this time, it was Klay's turn to take the spotlight. Even though Klay joked it was a terrible imitation, it showed that the fun and competitive spirit between these two never left. Curry's heroics. But of course, the night wasn't just about Klay. Curry had his own Klay-esque performance, putting up a season-high 37 points, including a massive 12-0 run in the fourth quarter that helped the Warriors seal a 120-117 victory. With his 9 assists and 6 rebounds, Curry reminded everyone why he's the greatest shooter of all time. After his performance, Curry said it best: some of it was competitive, some of it was fun, as they both had their moments on the court. The friendship and the business of basketball. For those who don't know, Klay's departure from the Warriors wasn't exactly smooth sailing. Free agency, contract negotiations, and some tough years marked by injury led to some friction between Klay and the franchise. There were moments of tension, and Klay wasn't shy about expressing how difficult it was to leave the team that had become his home for over a decade. But here's the thing, while the business side of basketball might have complicated their relationship, the bonds Klay formed with Curry and Green go far beyond the court. Draymond, as always, was candid in his reflections on the night. He said, "When you play against somebody you're close with, you want to beat them even more. You want to play well against them even more. And it just raises that level of competition. That's what made this game so special." These two teams were battling, but there was always this deep mutual respect between the players. Closing thoughts. A special night. When Klay left the floor after the game, the fans saluted him one last time. And Klay, though clearly emotional, gave one final look back at the team and the arena that had been his home for so many years. It was bittersweet, but it was also a testament to his legacy. As Curry said, "Down the road when all is said and done, and we all come back for ceremonies and reveals, it'll be more of an opportunity to truly reflect." It might have been Klay's first game back with the Warriors as a member of another team. But it was clear that this rivalry and friendship would endure. For Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, and Draymond Green, this night was more than just a game. It was a moment of reflection, a tribute to a dynasty, and a reminder of the fierce competition that has defined their careers.